Bobby Necro, first one up. You beat everyone on YouTube and Facebook. How are you, Bobby? And Aman is the first one up on Facebook. Hello, Aman. Bobby, remind me of the details like age and where you're tuning in from. Same with you, Aman. And hello, Imtiaj. And guys, don't forget to let me know gender, age, and where you're tuning in from. 3 things like M for male, F for female, or whatever you represent your gender, and then age and the place you come from. For example, Bobby Necro says 39 M UK. That's great. Thank you for that. 39 male, United Kingdom. That tells me a little bit about you guys. So, Imtiaj, you can also do the same if you will. Well, I started a little bit early today because I'm planning on doing some other things later on. So instead of starting at noon, I'm starting at 11, a little bit after 11. And hopefully others will join us soon and we'll have an hour together. Imtiaj, you can see the title of the live talk. It says Life, Mind, and Relationships. So that would be things to do with that sort of stuff. Hello, Brenda. Yes, I did. I did, dear. I think I slept maybe 6 hours. That should be good enough. I'm starting a little bit early, Brenda, as I was just saying, because I want to go bike riding later on, and so hopefully I will have an hour with you guys and then get ready for that. Hello, Sid. How are you, dear? M31 Estonia. Thank you for that. Remember, guys, please do give me that little code of M for male, F for female, however your gender is, you represent yourself, and then the age and where you're tuning in from, like M31 Estonia, like Sid, male 31 Estonia, or like Brenda, who hasn't done it yet, but she will in a second because she doesn't make a lie out of me. So she's gonna say F for female, something, the age, and then where she's tuning in from. It's gonna happen in a second. Just hold on, guys. You know, don't rush her. She'll do it right now. It's almost there. Come on, Brenda, don't make a liar out of me. Now, Bobby says 39 MUK. Thank you for that. He says, I'm divorced right now. My son, 5, is with my ex-wife having a family party. She moved on and has a new man for over a year now. I feel so disconnected from it all. It's just me and him when we are together, and I feel lonely and miss family so much. No, don't. Don't. You're missing the point. Your family is your son. No one else is qualified now. Do not worry about his mom. His mom has her boyfriend and her own life. Focus on the love you can show to your son. Be friend with him. Talk to him. Teach him. Play games that he likes to play. Take him to park. Have full attention on him. Cook for him. Do things that you guys both enjoy. Maybe an ice cream here or there, or things that you would do when you were a kid. Do it with your son now, and make sure you're there every step of the way in his life, for schooling, special events, everything. Be involved, and then motivate yourself to make good money for him, provide good for him and help his mother if she needs some, in order to take care of him, the money wise, and be involved in his life. He's going to be your best friend. That is your motivation, and the love that you're longing to extend toward someone. That's the love you should extend toward your son. Now, and the rest doesn't matter. You will also find someone. You're just 39, at the prime of your life. Everything will be okay. Just focus on making money, healthy lifestyle, and attending fully to your son. That's all. I guarantee you, you'll be fine. And Farzi is watching. Hello, Farzi. Good to see you here, dear. Brenda, have you made a liar out of me? What happened to the protocol? Like F for female, age, and where you're tuning in from. So that's the code we have, protocol we have here, guys, and help me out here. So let's see who is. And Sid says, I still feel so sad, so bad. All the past events are coming back. Well, it doesn't matter. Past events that are coming back, they're all dead, Sid. You cannot beat a dead horse to life. It doesn't matter how much you think of this, it's still dead, still gone, and will never bother you. So you're safe. The only thing you should be doing is just face forward, face what's ahead of you, and march on and explore what's out there. Amazing things are out there. None of that stuff that was bothering you will ever bother you again. That's the happy thing. So you need not to think about the X, because the X is X. There's a reason they call it X. That means no longer. So you need to focus on your life, the wonderful things that you've accomplished, and stop being the person that you are not, meaning caring about things that you shouldn't be. You're a logical person, and I know you. So you should focus on your logic, focus on building life, and building your life, and never look back. That's the secret. And I'm sure you can do it. But the question is, do you want to do it? Or you prefer to be miserable and sad and think or reminisce about the things that was not good, but you still think about it? Why would you? Why would you think about things that were not feeling good? So make a choice, select, and command your life, your mind, to focus on living things, happening things. Happening things are always in the now. You can never find happening things in the memory, in the past. They're all dead, they're all gone. So focus on living what is you are involved in the moment, happening, what you're about to accomplish. Those are what life is all about, not memories. All right, I hope that you will take that to heart, and you have the key to your freedom, nobody else. That mind that brings these thoughts to you, it's just nonsense. You shouldn't pay attention to that thought. And don't derail yourself. Focus on happy things, good things, and focus on logical things. Then go on. Otherwise, what is your choice? Keep thinking about the parts that were good about your past relationship, which for great reasons you got rid of them all, and now you want to think about that and feel bad. Why? Why? Masochist? All right. Thank you, Brenda, for the vote of confidence. But you still haven't done what I asked, for heaven's sake. Brenda, give me the code. F for female, age, and where you're tuning in from. I have no see, Farzi, I know Farzi is in Florida, right? But still, Farzi, I need F for female, age, and don't hide it, guys. Nobody's making notes. So, and CTP says hi from Toronto, Canada. Oh my goodness, we've got a Canadian. Good to see you, dear. And tell me, how did you find us? Because I'm kind of invisible on YouTube. The ones who find me are real smart people, I must say. Brenda says F. I hope that means female, Brenda, because I don't see anything else after it. Like, where you tuning in from? Come on now. All right. Now let's see. Oh, Antoine is here. Hello, Achilles 25. That's Antoine. Says, good morning, Mehran. Hello, Antoine. Antoine here, 51 male, Los Angeles. Thank you. 51 male, Los Angeles. How are you, sir? Thank you very much. I'm delighted to be here with you guys and enjoying myself for the next hour. And then I'm going bike riding, possibly. And Antoine says, wishing you a huge blessing this Sunday morning. And thank you very much. Same to you, dear. All the blessings for you as well. May you have a wonderful Sunday and days after. Bobby Necro says, Mehran, you seem so grounded and at peace. Was there a time in your life you ever felt lost and don't know whether you'd feel good again? Have you ever felt depression? How did you overcome challenges? I always focused on what needs to be done, because I knew if a horse is stuck in a mud, it can never get out if he's not figuring out what needs to be done and just think about where he is. Where he is obvious. He's in mud, can't move. Is that fun? Is that acceptable? No. So what's the alternative? To think about what needs to be done. Always try to deal and manage what's been dealt. Otherwise, you will fall and you will be pressured under that load that you're not dealing with. But once you deal with it, you become brave, because you say, that son of a gun that was bothering me, whatever the event was, I dealt with it. And you will remember about part of your capabilities. You have experience of having dealt with difficult things. You become braver than ever before. And you are not afraid of dealing with things that may yet come in life. But if every time that you've stuck in mud, like that horse, and you just sit there and wonder, what can I do, instead of actually do whatever you can do to move forward, then that wouldn't be good. But every time the horse gets out of that mud, becomes stronger, knows, I can get out of the mud. I'm not afraid of it. So next time I either sense it, avoid it, jump over it, or if I fall into it, I won't panic, because I know I can get out of there. These are your chances, guys. You got challenges right now. These are the chances, opportunities to become stronger, to show yourself the metal you're made out of. So get your asses in gear and get off that whatever it is that's bothering you. Move forward and mingle with life, not with the memories that are all dead and full of nonsense and pain and reminiscing what was bothering you. Why? Masochist? So do something about it. So of course, I've had my share of breakups and so on in life, but I never thought of it as something final as far as my life depends on it. I said, okay, it was sadness. I took sadness for what it was. Sadness, not end of my life. Sadness, a fragment of time in my life, which was sadness, something I had to deal with or, come to terms with. And that is what should be on your mind as well, to deal with things and go forward. That's all. Send your mind forward, your body will follow. Focus on your imagination, what you want to do and accomplish in the future. Send your mind forward, and then your body will be pulled by it. I remember in the army, I was trying to get out of all those routines, like everybody else. So every time that the colonel or the people would come and say, we want to make a team for the unit, so to compete with the other units, and they would say, who's a runner? I wasn't the runner, so I put my hand up. Why? Because I wanted to get out of the marching and all that. Who's a volleyball player? My hand. Who's a swimmer? Who's a basketball player? Well, I couldn't fit into that one. So, but I put my hand up anyhow. So eventually, anyhow, I tried them all, swimming. So it was a day, they took us to a stadium. So I had a day off, in the swimming team to see if I get accepted or not. But I got accepted in the running, which I was not a runner at all. But the reason I got was this. There were a bunch of us, it was a 5,000 meter, in hot summer sun of Iran. I'm telling you, it was hot, especially that day. So they took us in the stadium, and all the candidates to be in the team from different units were there, and we started running. In about 1,000 meter, half of them were out because they got tired. In about 2,000 meter, they were all just heated, and it was hot to the point that someone with the hose was putting water on us as we were passing part of the curve of the stadium, the running track. There were only 3 people left. One was the champion of all units. He was, I don't know, marathon runner. The son of a gun didn't even care. He was just going. And the other one was behind me. I was number 2. And the reason I could do it was because I believed I can do it. Not because I was a runner or in shape. I was in shape, but not really in that for that sport necessarily. But my mind was pulling me forward, telling me I can do it. I gotta focus forward. I gotta focus another round. I gotta focus and not count how many is left. I gotta focus and keep running. This is my job. Just deal with it. Just run with it. And I did. And I got accepted to the team, and we went out for a competition with other teams, 4 other units or 5 other or 10, whatever units was, in a big stadium outside of the base. On that day, I was part of the relay, 400 relay, one of the 4th. I would start it. And right beside me was the champion of all units in that heat, the 400 runner. So I said, it's all about the mind. It's not about my running fast. I gotta bamboozle the guy beside me. So I knew that probably the strategy would be to pace it, but I didn't. So when we started, I went as fast as I could, took amazing amounts of distance between me and the other 4 or 5, and one of them was this champion guy. So I was like about 20 meters away from them. That's about 60 feet. When I was so far away, then I slowed down. I waited until he catches up. And just about, he was about to reach me, I fired up and went again. Another 10 meters ahead of him. Then I slowed down. Then he started coming in, just about to catch me, I fired up. Then another 10 meters ahead of him. Then I slowed down. And I did that 5 or 6 times. I broke his mind. In his mind, he thought, I'm playing with him, I'm a fast runner, he can never catch up. He gave up. When he gave up, it was the time that I had nothing left. I was actually wobbling and running, but I was sending my thoughts to the end of the line. My mind, my belief, my thoughts, my energy beyond the finish line, because that was the only thing that was pulling my body, because mind moves the body. Body follows the mind. Anything you do, your mind does it first. And when you focus your mind and send your mind, the energy of your mind, focus of your mind, ahead for whatever it is you want to do in life, your body has no choice but catch up. So that's what I did. I wasn't the runner, but send my thought to the finishing line, beyond the finishing line, and my body was just trying to catch up. And I won my heat. Gave the baton to the next guy, and there they go. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you need to focus on sending your energy, your mind forward in life to things that you should be doing and accomplishing. Then your body will follow, you will coordinate the two, and you will accomplish the tasks that you want to accomplish. Mind focus is the secret. Not just waiting around for someone to come and physically pull you. It's like me keep telling you, oh, you'll be okay, but you don't know how to be okay until you command your mind to move forward, and then your body starts doing the things that you're supposed to be doing during the day to accomplish and get yourself to a balanced mode and the environment that you're hoping for. All right. Having said all that, I hope it meant something to you guys. Bobby Necro says, oh, that was it. That was Bobby Necro's answer, I guess. CTP says, my relationship with ex ended after 4 years. Ended. It ended after 4 years ended. Okay, I got it. I downloaded all your tracks and Walking West Coast. You downloaded all your tracks, all my tracks, and Walking West Coast Trail to find myself. It really helped me. You've been walking West Coast Trail and listening to my videos. That's brilliant. Says, guys, remember your ex is not the same person that you used to see. Ah, I see you've been watching the tape, the videos. Good for you. That's why she's an ex. Don't dwell on the past, CTP says, and become a better version of yourself. Ah, you've been watching all the videos. These are familiar quotes. And to answer your question, did you say Tehran or you meant Mehran? You probably meant Mehran, but your autocorrect put a T there and put the capital of Iran's name there. Says, and to answer your questions, Mehran, all the other breakups help videos. And CTP says, and to answer your question, Mehran, all the other breakup help videos were so childish. You mean other channels on YouTube? Like I was getting help from a 12-year-old teenage girl, then I found you. Yes, I have YouTube Prime. Sorry for the typo. Okay. And yes, autocorrect. Yes. Good. Well, listen, I'm delighted to see that. Now, I hope other people will find me as well, because once really a number of people, somehow the algorithm recognizes and puts me in front of people's search engines or search results, then we will have 1 million subscribers at least, because I know these videos are exer of moving forward and dealing with what you guys are dealing with, but we are not found. Once we do that, then we'll have that many subscribers, then we'll have enough money for me to travel and meet you guys in your countries and put up weekend workouts and all that, workshops and answer questions, deal with the challenges of the psyche, and get to know ourselves better on face to face. So that's my hope, but God knows when algorithm will recognize me eventually. So Yusuf says, my first time watching you live. Salam Yusuf Jan, how are you, dear? Let me know, Yusuf. You're obviously, from your name I can say you're a man, but it is always customary to let me know if what your gender is, and then the age, and where you're tuning in from. Just 3 things: male, female, or however your gender is recognized, and then the age and the place you're tuning in from. Just like Emmanuel. Emmanuel says, hi, M26 Boston. See, clear. Thank you for that. And Juanpa says, you skipped me, Mehran. Did I? Pura vida in the meantime. Juanpa. Let's see. Oh, there is Juanpa. Oh, my goodness, I did, didn't I? Juanpa says, male 23, M23, Costa Rica. Pura vida, Mehran. And pura vida to you as well, my friend. Juanpa says, Mehran, I have my 3rd date. Ooh, you have come a long way, my Padawan. Says, I think this is my last chance because I don't know if she likes me. What do you mean last chance? What are you? Your whole life is hung to a date with this girl? What has she done for the world that she's supposed to mean the God that you're hoping for? No, what do you mean last chance? Just go in there, enjoy yourself. Whether she likes you or not, you just be a cordial gentleman and be yourself and have fun and be nice. That's the end of it. She likes you, well, she hit the bullseye. She doesn't like you, she missed her chance. This is how you should be thinking. Not that, oh, if she likes me, I'm somebody. If she doesn't know, well, who is she that if she likes you, you become somebody? Has she become somebody? Is she the actual compassionate woman to help children and elderly and bring healing to people who need it and they're suffering? So what's your credential to make her the goddess that you think she is? So simmer down. Simmer down. It's a date. You're not meeting God. It's a date. She's another human being. She has the same needs you have. Needs to wash her face and have breakfast and go to the bathroom and so on and so forth. Just go there and be pleasant just like you are. Discuss things about life. Don't have an agenda. She gotta like me. I want her to like me. So I want to date her. I want her to be my girlfriend. I want to have sex with her. None of that. No agenda. Just be there. Be a friend. Be someone who is proud of himself. You are sure of himself. You are a good man, kind man. She will feel safe with you. And you expect nothing. When you expect nothing, your pure energy will emanate. And she will feel, I want to know this person because I feel so good, because I feel he needs nothing from me. And people who feel you need nothing from them, they are actually feeling safe and attracted to know more about you because you have no need. And people are usually attracted to people who don't need anything. And this is why you see some people, whether they know it or not, they act like they're fancy free and, they wear, clothes that are just very, informal and, I don't know, they don't take care of themselves. Like, I don't need it. I don't care. Or whatever. Like, there was a comedian on what is it? Netflix that I watched. Liza something. She's very funny. And she was making fun of this, what I'm just saying here, that she plays like, she means nothing, she's carefree. And she was saying, yeah, I'm carefree, I don't need anything, I don't use condom, so I'm just carefree. That's going too far. But some people try to represent themselves as carefree in a too extreme, and that's not what I mean. But just be there as a friend and enjoy yourself, and whatever happens, it happens. But it's not the end of the world, whatever happens. If she likes you, that doesn't mean suddenly you become, king of the world. And if she doesn't like you, that means you become a frog. Just basically another date. You'll go on and find someone else eventually. And he says, I don't know if she likes me. I have seen some signs, but I don't know if those signs are signs for her. But I think I need to try something today in order to not let her know that we are like just friends. Okay. All right. Good luck then. And CTP says, guys, remember your ex is not the same person. Oh, okay. We read that one. Yes. Thank you for that. And Yusuf says, my first time. All right. Oh, yeah. That's where I found out that I missed Juanpa's. So that's where it is. Tim says, quick question before going to swim. All right, Tim, what do you think about self-perception? Often wrong? Don't have a perception. Just enjoy who you are. Don't try to give yourself an image, because then you try to protect that image. And if something happens that you think that image is now tarnished, you feel bad and you try to fluff the image through your ego. You try to show other people something that you are not. Just don't give a damn. Be one with the nature, do what you need to do, enjoy yourself, interact the way you like, nice, cordial, without any need of their recognition or their validation. If you don't seek other people's validation, recognition, and you don't need them to feel confident about yourself, you're all good. No perception about yourself. You are who you are. What's there to perceive? The actuality of you is wonderful, and that's what you are. When you create an image of yourself, then you try to protect that image, and everything can then attack you because they attack the image, they say something rude, or they do something that's not respectful. Then you think your image has been, affected. Then you become sensitive to that. Don't have image, nobody can hurt you. All right. Emmanuel says, Mehran, what would you say helped you most when you were dealing with your breakups? Nothing. I just was sad, but I always focused on doing what I needed to do, my responsibilities, duties, even if it was hard studying, but I did, because I said, that's my duty to study. That is my responsibility. I gotta do that damn thing because the consequences are unthinkable. I don't want to go through, other problems. Well, I have already a problem of breakup. Why would I create other problems by not attending to what I need to attend, my studies or my job or my work or whatever it is, and create more problem for myself? Do I need that? No, of course not. So making sure that I don't let the breakup pain or emotions affect other things in life that I'm responsible for and should be focused on. If you can manage that, then you have controlled the breakup to all what it is, breakup. You didn't allow it to mess up your neck, everything else in your life. Then it will be easy, because by things that you're doing, you'll eventually move out of it whether you want it or not. But if you allow it to mess up your other things like your exams, your studies, your work, your project, and everything else, then you've got all kind of shit that happened because you couldn't handle that. Then you've got all kind of things you got to fix up. So that's why it's very important not to allow breakup to interfere with other responsibilities and things that you have to accomplish and you're responsible for, the duties. So therefore, I always just simply focused on what it was and not more than what it was. I didn't say, oh, my life has ended. Oh, she doesn't, we broke up. Oh, so what? Life was always bigger than any relationship. So there was always opportunities and possibilities out there. As much as it was uncomfortable, the breakup, but I still was focused on life. That's where everything happens, not in the relationship. Definitely not in the breakup, not staying in it. Life happens out there, outside of your problem. So when you're in trouble of some kind, deal with it, do what it needs to take to be done, and then focus on what is out there that you should be interacting with to get the energy of life and energy of nature and energy of the happenings of things in the world, pull you out to show you there is a world out there, that this relationship is not the entirety of the world, is just a fragment of your world. The real life and world is out there that you can simply run with it, with its energy, become one with it, and leave this breakup in your dust. Simple. You can do it. I'm certain of that. As one of these British sitcoms, I guess, was saying, I'm unanimous in that. I don't know what it was. I think it was this older lady. She was very funny. So everything she wanted to make sure everybody agrees with, she's, I'm unanimous on that. So I'm unanimous on that. You can do it. I'm certain of that. And right. And Jared Sider says 37 male Ohio. Okay, 37 male Ohio. Guys, there are 19 of us. I would love to see all of you take a moment and click on like on the live talk if you like it. If you don't like it, don't do a darn thing. Just say bye-bye, have a nice day, and go. Don't click on the thumbs down. Click on the thumbs up, please, if you will. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. We have over 1,500 videos on this channel, which pretty much anything you can think of after breakup, the answer is there. Just type in my search engine of my channel how you feel, a word or two. There's bound to be a video on it. And these videos, of course, they're all free for you. Live talks are all free 3 times a week. And you can also, if you want to have a little further exploration, you can go on my site, mindthatseekstruth.com, mindthatseekstruth.com. The link is down there in the description. And then you can make an appointment for a Skype consultation with me. I talk to Mehran via Skype. Or if you don't have that kind of a means, you can send me an email through the site with a nominal fee, because that will tell me who has the priority to answer the questions. Otherwise, I receive lots of emails every day. I can't answer them all. So that will also support the channel with that little nominal fee. And then I will record your answer and email it to you via recording. And of course, there are other packages on the site which you will be able to see. One is called The Ultimate Breakup Cure, which has 82 selected star videos of among these 1,500, and tells you which ones to follow and which one to watch to get you out of this rut that you're sitting in and move you on to bigger and better things. Plus, special discount on Skype consultations for 1 year, because that would be a subscription for 1 year in that ultimate breakup cure package. And you will get half an hour extra on a half an hour appointment for Skype, and 1 hour extra for a 1 hour appointment. So that'll be like 2 hours. It'll give you plenty of time to explore your issues with me one-on-one. And of course, there are other perks that is in that package that you go on my site and take a look and see if you can take advantage of them. Now, of course, my books, you can buy them in print. They're expensive, but they're heavy, and the shipment is included. But I've turned them all into ebooks. Same book in ebook, but 1/10 of the price. So I highly recommend Me, My Psyche, and I. And if you have thoughts that comes to your mind and they're uninvited and it bothers you, there's a book I have written, is title is Transient Thoughts on Me. So Me, My Psyche, and I, and Transient Thoughts on Me could be something that you'd be looking for. Now, having plugged that, let's go to and if you guys want to support the channel or do whatever it is that needs to be done, the links are down there. And of course, you can also reach me for quick consultations without having to go through Skype consultation appointments. And if you have a quick need to talk to me, you can go on an app called Callmart. Callmart. It's a company out of Tokyo, which I'm associated with as far as, having an account there. So you can go on my page called Mind That Seeks Truth, and if the light is green, if the button is green, that means I'm available, I don't have an appointment. You push it and it'll charge you $1 a minute, and you'll talk to me for, 5, 10, 20 minutes and short calls, and get whatever it is concerning you out of the way, and then you go on to your rest of the day. Now, we have Jared says, 37, male, Ohio, 7 months later and I'm still hurting. How can I let go, and why am I not letting go? Well, there are many reasons why you're not letting go. Obviously, to make the long story short, and if you need more, of course, you can go to my site, and make an appointment, and we'll explore it together. However, one of the obvious reasons for people who are still staying in their sorrow and sadness after the breakup, many months after the breakup, like yours, 7 months, is not necessarily the girl that you were with. Yes, of course, you miss the girl because of obviously you had connection with it, interaction with, and it's part of the nature of human being that you're going to miss that kind of energy or intimacy and physical interaction and the way things were. But what you're mostly missing, and what the culprit here is, the main reason for all that, is that in your relationship, there were some things that you guys were doing together. Whatever it was, I don't know, waking up together if you were living together, or texting every morning and having plans, and you go about your business thinking about each other, and then you see each other in the afternoon, or whatever it is. If you guys always together, living together, there would be certain things that you were doing together: gym, seeing friends, movies, having dinner, making dinner, buying dinner, whatever it was. These are all called mechanical processes. There were certain mechanical processes that you guys were involved in, sharing those activities. Through sharing those activities, through those mechanical processes during the day, you had created an order, a routine, how things were. Remember when you were not in a relationship, you would do a certain thing during the day. You'd get up, have your tea or coffee, and whatever it was that you had to do, get ready, go out of your place and go to school, or go to your work, or go to the gym, or go to see your friends, a movie, whatever it was. That was the stuff that you were doing on your own, and that through that you had created a certain order. Now, when you are in a relationship, those things that you were doing, the mechanical processes, they change and they become shared activities. And those shared activities and new things that you were doing will create a certain routine, which creates a certain order in your life. That order is where the mind finds security. Because mind is not like your limbs or physical parts of your body. Like, you know, where your ears are, they're here. Your fingers are hanging from your wrist, and your wrist is from your elbow. I mean, your whatever this, and then you're connected to shoulder. So you know where everything is. Everything has a place in your body, yeah. But mind doesn't have a place to feel belonging and to feel safe. That I'm here. This is my home. Where it finds its place and its security to settle down is in order. Now, when you break up, those things that you guys were doing together, mechanical processes, breaks up. You're not doing that anymore. Because you're not doing that anymore, the order, the routine is break up. When the routine is not the same, the order is non-existence. When the order is non-existence, mind becomes a little bit agitated and is looking for a place, doesn't have a place. Because the order is not there, it feels unsettled. That's what the cause of you trying to find a place for your mind to relax and settle, which means the only place you can look for it and create that illusion of order being as it was is in your memory. Because in your memory, when you think about your ex and the things that you guys were doing will come along with that thinking, and the order seems to be in place, your mind feels good, and it's like addicted to that comfort and relaxation and tranquility, the security, so wants to stay in the memory. That's why you keep going back to it, because that's where your mind can find order and find security and settle down, and you feel good. That's why you don't want to get out of it. It's not the girl that you're missing. It's the order and the way that your mind cannot find tranquility and security in it, which can only find it in how things used to be. And how things used to be, it only now exists in your memory. That's why you keep going in there. And then you end up being there. Then you say, why I can't move on? Because where your mind is, your body will be. If you're in your memory, where your mind is, then your body doesn't want to do anything or go forward. Well, stay there. And before you know it, 7 months pass by, you're still where you started from. If you guys like what I'm saying, then please do subscribe and like the videos and refer your friends to this channel, because I believe no other channel offers these in-depth root matters for the problems you're facing. All right, the inheritor says, hey Mehran, hope you are well today. Male 16 Ireland. Hello, Male 16 Ireland. Good to see you here. Yusuf said, Male 28 United Kingdom. Thank you for that, Yusuf. And Tim says, is the image we have of ourselves way different often than others have of us? Possibly. That's why you are adamant, you're trying so hard to make them see you as the image you have of yourself in your mind. That's why you think it's so important that they will see you in a certain light. That's why you dance to their tunes, try to make them like you and all that, which brings uncomfortable feelings sometimes, that you have to kind of deviate from how you really want to be. I'm not saying to be obnoxious and caring about, being, a gentleman or have a proper protocol of social behavior. No, but I'm saying you don't have to dance to other people's tune just so that you will be liked by them, because that would make you not be comfortable with you, the real you, not the image that you have of yourself in you. And then you wouldn't be under pressure to make sure that they will see you in the same light and the same image as you would like them to see. Do without any of them. Just focus on your life, build your life, be happy, interact with life, and let them see you the way they see, because it's the way you are. And don't give a damn about the rest of it. Have no image, nobody can hurt you. And this is ourselves, they're different often than others have of us. Optical and mentally both included on this question. Yeah, all the same. All the same. Do not give what other people see you, how other people see you. Just focus on how pleased you are from your own accomplishments, your own efforts, and what it is that you need to do to make life meaningful for you. That's all. The rest of them, they're responsible to their own thing and figure that out. You're not responsible how they see you as. You're just responsible to be a man according to your lifestyle and your philosophy of life, and follow that route. And there will be bound to be many people will see you the same light that they should see you, and those are the ones that you establish rapport, interaction with. All right. Undercover wisdom, says Jared, time and moving on foot. Okay. He's talking to Jared. Good. Tim says, is the lens which we are observing ourselves often too critical in comparison to the one others may have of us? If you're critical of yourself, it should be for constructive reasons, not for show off and not for pretending, and shouldn't be unreasonable. So you really shouldn't focus on how people see you. You should be interacting and involved in life, the way the things that you should be doing, building, the nature, the opportunities. Don't worry about how other people see you. Let them worry about how they see themselves, how they function in life on their own. You don't worry about their responsibility. They should see you the way you are. If they don't, the hell with them. Simple. You focus on your life, build your life, be happy with you. That's all. That's all. You're not responsible if they're happy with you or they're happy because you're this way or that way. You are responsible to focus on being happy through the way you live, not responsible for other people. Be happy for the way you live or you are or you do things or whatever. All right. And Uni Universal says, male 50 UK, hello Uni, says, do you think your followers need Jesus Christ? It's up to them. CTP says, one thing I learned from Mehran is that WE, or we, is meant for you will gravitate back to. Okay, I'm confused here. CTP says, one thing I learned from Mehran is that we is meant for you will gravitate back towards you. What is meant, I think you want to say, what is meant for you will gravitate back towards you. Don't stress out and keep improving yourself. Don't stress out and just keep improving yourself one step at a time. Correct. By the way, Emmanuel says, by the way, I'm still looking forward to the apartment tour. Oh, you are? Did I ever say I will have an apartment tour? Definitely not. Maybe someday if I clean it up. Or someone heavenly comes up and cleans it up. I've been lazy, so once I redecorate and everything, I just did some redecoration so I can have this corner and look as it does. Little by little, I'll make improvements. I've been busy for a while, but I never thought there would be a tour of my palace. All right. And Tim says, the choice word, Mehran, hit the point again with a smile. Thank you. You're quite welcome, Tim. And Bobby Necro says, Mama Bear, I'm in the same position. It's had me worn out. Hang on. Did I miss something here? And CTP says, Mehran is wise. Haha. Yes, don't let self-perception become a generalized idea. That is dangerous. Enjoy life and be honest to yourself. There we go. Bobby Necro says, Mama Bear. Who's Mama Bear? I'm in the same position. It's had me worn out. Okay, I don't. Oh, Mama Bear, that means your ex-wife. I mean, where is it? I'm in the same position. It's had me worn out. Oh, maybe you're talking to someone else. Oh, yeah, there is someone called Mama Bear, which I missed. Here it is. Says, I'm still trying to get used to being single, as strong as my own, and strong on my own. It's very up and down for me. Female, 37 UK. Yes. Female, 37 UK, Mama Bear. You'll be fine. Keep at it. Focus on efforts, living, life. Do things. Don't sit around and think. Just do things. Do things that you like to do. That will focus your mind on something wonderful, generates oxytocin, serotonin, all these goodies that you need to feel good by creating new opportunities for yourself and submerge yourself in that. Then naturally your mind will be focused on that and you'll be free from the things that you shouldn't be wasting your time on. And Tim says, often hard to remember, hard to really change it and act based on what you just said. Yes, it is. But you know what? It's a practice. You keep doing it, the synaptic neurons will make that to be hardwired and make it to be a default conditioning of you and your lifestyle, your thinking, and it'll be free. And naturally, you'll just not be concerned with the garbage that is out there. And you will focus on your own life and be happy with it. Have a relationship with life. Not necessarily your relationship with life should be dependent on how people think of you and what life would mean according to what other people would think or not think of you. Forget that. Who gives a shit about that? Have your connection with life, which means you and your activities, interactions, efforts, accomplishments about what it is that you want to accomplish in this journey of life. Undercover Wisdom says, Jared. Okay, you're talking to Jared. All right. Mama Bear is talking to Bobby Necro. Okay. And Undercover Wisdom says, took me 6 or 7 months and 50 plus of Mehran's YouTube videos to feel on top of the world again. Ah, that's my boy. Proud of you. Proud of you. Good. All right. These are talking to each other. Bobby Necro say, I see my ex living a purpose life with lots of to be involved. And guys, I give you a moment of a break, just about 30 seconds. I gotta check something very quickly, and I'll be with you in less than 30 seconds. Come on, come on, come on. Open up. Open sesame. Sometimes this computer is so slow while I have a good connection now. I think it's full of stuff. Come on, come on, come on. Guys are waiting. I said 30 seconds. All right. Almost there. Almost there. All right. Okay, guys, thanks very much for your patience. I'm back. So I need to wrap it up because I got to get ready. As I said, I have an appointment with my son, and we're going to go biking. Cremoy says, career struggle, life, what to do, what do you think? Guys, your answer is in a bunch of my videos about life and your job and opportunities and so on. And generally, you will have lots of pointers how to motivate yourself. Always translate the benefits you receive from whatever it is that you want to do or you're doing to your lifestyle. Translate the efforts you make in a certain job, what it means to your life. Then you will become more motivated to be good at it, because the better you are at it, the more money you make, and the more money you make, it changes your lifestyle and it affects your lifestyle, and therefore you will benefit from what you're doing directly to your life and what it does for you. So translate your efforts and your job to what it does for your life, and you'll be more motivated. That's all I can say for now, because I'm trying to answer as many questions as I can in order to wrap it up as soon as I can here. Okay. Jared says, thank you, you're welcome. Okay, good. Most of you are talking to each other. That's great. Wookie Wookie, hello dear. It says, Mehran, I am 21 and will hopefully study my master's in law in this September. Okay, great. As you know, I struggled with the stress. Could you offer any advice on my stress and my sleep, as I am still struggling them? Wookie Wookie, I will address that maybe later. In the meantime, go on my site, go on my channel, and just click on stress, how to deal with stress, anxiety, fear. And you're bound to see, and check out the, playlists as well, and see what titles I have there, because there are a bunch of videos in that particular playlist. But individually, check out for stress, anxiety, fear, and then you'll get a bunch of things, because I just can't go into it right now because it's been 1 hour and our time is up. We always aim for 1 hour, not more, in order to make it meaningful. And WookyWookie says, also, would I be able to send you an email thanking you personally for all the help you gave me throughout studying? The email address provided on your channel. Yes, yes. There is a email that if you guys are not sending me questions about, you need my advice or a consultation or my opinion, then you don't have to go necessarily through the site, because from the site, if you want to send me an email, it'll cost you $10. So you don't want to do that. You can send me what it is that you want to send me, your thank you letter, at Mehran, MEHRAN, at mindthatseekstruth.com. That's simple. But don't you guys be sending me requests for a consultation, because then I wouldn't answer, because that can only be done through the site, because it gives me the queue of who should be responded to and who has the priority based on, that what I receive from the site. Otherwise, I receive pretty much lots of email, and I can't respond to every one of them if it doesn't come from the site, which means it's been paid to help the channel. I'm ashamed to say that, but hey, what can we do? We need to meet economic agenda here. Otherwise, we'll be disappearing and we'll have no means to continue this. So, and Yusuf says, I hope you have a good time with your son. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And Undercover Wisdom says, Mehran, why do you think it's so common to idolize an ex after a breakup? And why do we ignore the fact that it wasn't a healthy, good relationship? Because you're only thinking about the intimacy and the goody-goody stuff. And also, we are accustomed to be hunters. And hunting is something that you can't get. You go after it because it doesn't, it's not there for you. So when you're rejected in a way, you feel that, oh, that means you're not good enough. So now you've been conditioned all your life to prove that you're good enough. So when something triggers that you're not good enough, such as some ex not taking the advantage of your availability and wanted to be with you or appreciate with you, and they're not wise enough, or somehow they choose a different lifestyle for themselves, you interpret that as if you're not good enough, and then you pursue it to prove that you're good enough by trying to get that back. You really don't want her. You just want to prove that you're good enough, because that's your trigger mechanism. That you've been conditioned to think that if you're compared or you're not chosen, then that means you're not a good selection, which means you're triggered to go and prove that you are a good selection. That's why. Otherwise, there's no anomaly. They're not anomaly, and there's so many better people around to suit you and fit you well, but you just want that because that's the one who kind of made you feel you're not up to it. Now you're conditioned to prove that I am. So now, all right, thank God I hit all the questions, I think. So guys, it's time for me to say thank you very much. I love you all. Thank you for spending some time with me and giving me an opportunity to share a thing or two with you. Please do share the videos you like on your social media. Please do a like here before you do. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I hope to talk to you soon, next Friday. In the meantime, be good to yourself, to the others, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.